The turquoise glacier-fed waters, backdrop by the jagged peaks of the Rocky Mountains, make this place a sight to remember.
Hello everyone, greetings from the beautiful Moraine Lake. I think this is the most beautiful lake in the mountains. Look at the color of the water.
So why the color is so unique? It is due to the refraction of light of the rock floor deposited in the lake on a continual basis by the surrounding glaciers. Moraine Lake is situated in the valley of the Ten Peaks, just about 14 kilometers outside the hamlet of Lake Louise, and approximately 2-hour drive from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The lake has a surface area of 50 hectares and an elevation of approximately 1,884 meters. The word moraine actually refers to an accumulation of glacial debris, which is how the lake got its name. So how did these rocks get here? Some geologists believe a rock avalanche roared down off the nearby slope of Mount Babel and came to halt where it rests today. The road to Moraine Lake is only open during summer months from June to September. But beginning this year, 2023, this is new guys. Parks Canada announced that personal vehicles would no longer be allowed on the road year-round. So that means visitors would need to use the park's shuttle, public transportations, or registered commercial operators to access the lake. However, people with disabilities are exempt if they have permit. And also, the road is still accessible by bike and foot. There are several walking and hiking trails around the lake, and the most popular one is the Rockpile Trail, which is along the actual moraine. The trail is approximately 300 meters long with an elevation change of 24 meters. This is the most popular one because the view of the lake from the top of the rock pile is one of the most photographed locations in all of Canada. The trail is very easy to navigate. You just need to follow the trailhead on the left side of the rock pile. If you are planning to climb up the rock pile, make sure that you are using shoes with good grip because the trail has many steps and it's covered with sands and soils. Sometimes that makes it more slippery, and I've seen one who slipped and fell. So just be mindful, guys, when walking in here. And as soon as you reach the top, you will be surprised by this view. On the other side, you will see the valley, the beautiful mountains. Everywhere you will look at, it's so beautiful. This view is the iconic $20 view, as Moraine Lake was featured on the reverse side of the 1969 and 1979 issues of the Canadian $20 bill. So since this is the most photographed site, this area is usually packed with people, so come early to avoid the crowd.
It's beautiful. Look at the mountains.
In order to fully enjoy the view, you have to sit in here for at least 30 minutes. And visitors are also allowed to walk around on the top of the rock pile and find a good spot for their Instagram photos. But be mindful again, guys, because the rocks are huge and irregular and they can be slippery sometimes. So don't go to the edges where your life can be at risk. And while at the top, aside from the spectacular views to enjoy, you will be entertained by tiny creatures, the permanent residents in this area, like this one. Feeding them is not permitted though.
Look at you. Just be careful. I'm going down. It's a little bit slippery here. Yeah, good thing they made this one after the stairs. That helps a lot because it's really hard to climb them.
Aside from climbing the rock pile, walking along the lakeshore is also highly recommended. We walk all the way to the end of Moraine Lake. It's an easy trail and it takes about 2 hours to complete. The views along the way is really beautiful. And at the end, you will be rewarded with a relaxing sound of the flowing creek where the water of the lake is coming from. There are some viewpoints where you can stop and lots of access to the lake as well.
Wow. And while you're walking, you can see that beautiful view. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty here. Look at that lake. Beautiful lake. And the mountains. I think this is the most beautiful lake in the park. Yeah. Look at that. The water is so clear. And it's so beautiful. Wow. Very nice view. Wow. Look at that. Nice.
The lake is also a perfect spot for canoeing, kayaking, and stand-up paddle boarding. Unfortunately, the canoe services are already closed for the season when we visited the area, so we were not able to experience it.
Is that a waterfall?
Not really, but
No? Oh.
Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And by clicking the icon bell, you'll be notified for my future uploads like this. And if you are still looking for a great place to visit in the Canadian Rockies, you can just click my playlist, Canadian Rockies. Thank you.